Brooklyn workers' compensation lawyer. A work-related injury can leave you facing medical bills, lost wages, and an uncertain future. New York's workers' compensation system is meant to protect you, providing medical treatment, wage replacement and disability benefits regardless of who was at fault. Most employers must carry workers' compensation insurance. Kucher Law Group has recovered over $50 million for injured workers across Kings County. Whether you were injured on the job, suffered repetitive stress or developed a work-related illness, workers' compensation can cover medical costs and lost wages. In the first 48 hours after a workplace injury, you should seek medical attention and see an authorized healthcare provider. The treating physician must complete and submit the CMS 1500 form, which is now the standard for medical billing in New York workers' compensation cases, and it must be sent to the Workers' Compensation Board, your employer and the insurance carrier. You must notify your employer in writing within 30 days of the accident, include the date, time and location, and keep a copy of your report. Common mistakes that jeopardize claims include waiting too long to report the injury, failing to document witness information, not obtaining a copy of the incident report and accepting verbal assurances without written confirmation. Before talking to insurance adjusters, contact a workers' compensation attorney because early statements can be used against you. An experienced workers' compensation lawyer can guide you through the process and protect your rights. Workers' compensation covers traumatic injuries from workplace accidents such as falls, machinery accidents, being struck by objects, cuts, burns, and electrocution. The system also covers repetitive stress injuries like carpal tunnel syndrome from typing, lower back injuries from constant lifting and shoulder injuries from moving patients. Occupational diseases caused by exposure to toxic chemicals, asbestos, excessive noise or other hazards are covered, and workers have 2 years from the date they knew or should have known the illness was work-related to file a claim. All reasonable and necessary medical treatment related to your workplace injury is fully covered, including emergency room visits, surgeries, hospitalization, prescriptions, therapy and follow-up care. If you cannot work, you receive weekly cash benefits equal to 2/3 of your average weekly wage, subject to maximum and minimum weekly amounts. Permanent disability awards provide compensation for loss of use of specific body parts or for non-scheduled disabilities based on the degree of impairment. If a worker dies from a workplace injury, surviving spouses and dependent children receive 2/3 of the deceased worker's average weekly wage and may obtain funds for funeral and burial expenses. You must notify your employer within 30 days of a workplace injury and file your formal claim with the New York Workers' Compensation Board within 2 years, or you may lose your right to benefits. Workers' compensation is generally the exclusive remedy, meaning you cannot sue your employer for a workplace injury, but you may pursue third-party lawsuits against equipment manufacturers, property owners, drivers or subcontractors who caused your injury. The claims process begins with reporting the injury and seeking treatment, continues with your employer filing Form C2F, followed by your filing Form C-3, and then the insurance carrier must respond within 18 days. Hearings at the Brooklyn District Office allow you to present evidence before a judge, and either party can appeal the decision to the Workers' Compensation Board panel and the Appellate Division. Kucher Law Group has recovered more than $50 million for injured Brooklyn workers and maintains a 99% success rate, providing representation on a contingency fee basis with no fees unless you win. The law firm offers big results and personal service while treating every case with utmost importance. The law firm works on a contingency fee basis, meaning you pay nothing unless you receive benefits. Immigration status does not affect your eligibility for benefits, and your employer cannot fire you for filing a workers' compensation claim. Kucher Law Group, 463 Pulaski Street No. 1C, Brooklyn, New York, 11221, United States, 929-563-6780.